Yes, boys, happy Sunday. Hope we're good. Just checking in from a £40,000 per month villa in Bali. Just not long back, 12.5k run and a beautiful breakfast with my partner. I want to hop on today, right? Because I was having a good discussion, not only with my clients, but with my coach this very morning. And it's like, see in life, right? A lot of people think you have to have it to be it, but in reality, you have to be it to have it. It's always going to be inside out and back to front, and when it comes to the back to front perspective, you have to think, right, what would have to be true if I was going to be at the level of success that I want to be at? Well, it'd probably come down to you identifying that how you look, how you feel, how you think, and the beliefs in which you have would control your external reality. So if you look like a fat cunt, guess what? The world around you will perceive you as a fat cunt. Therefore, your external reality will always flash up things in which a fat cunt would want. Cakes, donuts, sweeties, all the hyper palatable foods in the world. And what would happen is you'd lead yourself down a path of chasing this false fulfilling prophecy of instant gratification, dopamine chasing, etc. The same way it would be if you were negative, unhappy, unsatisfied with your current situation. You would consistently be reinforced with those emotions, those feelings from the external world, because your internal belief system is aligned with that current circumstance. Whereas for me, right, I used to be a stoner, right? I used to be in a hell of a lot of debt. I used to be very unfit, used to have a really bad physique. I had all the things in which any guy watching this right now might be going through or might have been working on to change. But since I've went all in on building my physique, building my mindset, my lifestyle, my business, my relationships, everything has changed. And now, this is what a classic weekend looks like for me. Sitting at this amazing villa, working on my fitness, being around high performing guys, an incredible network of high value women, and living life on my own terms. And that has only came down to me stacking value within myself and building myself into the most undeniable version of me through breaking those limiting beliefs, those doubts, those fears, those anxieties in which we all have. We all have them. And until I started believing that I don't have to have the thing to be the thing, I could just be the thing now, everything started aligning. Because the thing is, right, greatness hits the 99% of the target. Genius hits the 1% of the 99 can't see. And when you have that tapped in level of genius built into you because you're being your soul, your deepest authentic self, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be able to think your way into greater situations. You're going to be able to act your way into positive thinking. You're going to be able to create the lifestyle in which you've always wanted, because you don't feel the fear in which previous you once had. And this goes back to that question in which I keep bringing up in these videos right now, but what would have to be true? What would actually have to be true for you to now just live the life you've always wanted? It would probably come, I say probably, it would 99.9%, 99.9 times out of 100 times come back to you building enough self-worth in yourself through the self-work that you honestly trust yourself, you back yourself, you believe in yourself, you actually like you. There's a question that I brought up to a client the other day, right? We were on a Zoom call, and I just said to him, right, he was saying, I'm struggling with motivation, I'm struggling with my food, my diet and stuff, and I was like, okay, stand up. So he stands up and he's on a Zoom call. I just said, does that not motivate you? And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, have you seen you? Look at you right now, bro. And I say this from a place of love, because love ain't lies. I said, have you actually looked at yourself right now? Because you're killing it in business, you've got enough money, your wealth is looked after, you've got a roof over your head, water in the tap, food in the fridge, you're fine. Your basic human needs are taken care of, but why do you feel so empty? He was like, a bit speechless, and I was like, it's because of you, bro. It's because of you. You do not back yourself. You're always looking to cut corners and find the easy way out of doing the thing in which you know you truly need to lean into to actually achieve what it is you want. The thing is, when you lead with your heart, guys, your heart always knows. You can literally course correct your entire life every single day if you just listen to this and hear. Because when you're presented with like a cake and cookies or a salad and a steak, and yeah, you maybe want the cake and the cookies, but if your heart says just eat the salad and steak, do that. Or if you're invited out for a night out which you don't want to go on because you're trying to get off the booze, and your heart says don't go on the night out. Or it says go to the gym, and you say I don't want to go to the gym, but your heart's telling you. It's like, see that conscious congruency, that voice that you hear in your head. That's your heart telling you to do the thing you know you need to do. So when you're lying in bed in the morning, and you're like, fuck, I know I need to get up for this alarm, and you wake up like 5 minutes before your alarm, and then you hit snooze, and then you next thing you know, you're sleeping in an hour, and then you hate yourself all day. You're carrying all this karmic debt because you've stacked a W, you've stacked an L, you've stacked a loss, you've went into that low frequency state. And the thing is, day to day, as you continue stacking losses, and you don't continue going on that upwards trajectory to who you need to be in terms of, you know, vertical comparison rather than horizontal, you're going to carry all this karmic debt with you, and every single day you've got to pay all that debt off before you even hit neutral again, before you start going up in terms of frequency. So your frequency is super low, you're out of alignment with your heart, you're not listening to your conscious, you're overriding that authentic voice which is already inside you, which is going to be your navigational GPS system for living a good quality life. And that's what's leading you to have no to low self-worth, poor belief systems, and a massive lack of self-control and compassion, which causes you to override that feeling of, you know, short-term shame and guilt, and just, you know, keep staying stuck there. Because I can't deal with that, even a small amount of shame or guilt. I can't. If I eat something bad or something, I feel too bad, so I just have to not do it, right? So I stay on that path, I stay in that alignment. Whereas you guys, you override that, and you get deeper and you get deeper and you get deeper and you get deeper. And now the thing is, you probably ask yourself, what the fuck has my life became? Because you've stacked so much negative equity in the self-worth bank account that you're now just so deep in your own shit cycle that you literally need pulled out by someone like myself to just give you the hand and rip you out the fucking hole. Because see, when you're digging a hole, bro, it's like, all I can say is nice hole, bro, but it looks dark and cold and minging in there. Let's get you out and let's get you living the good life. It really is. Crazy thing is as well, like, a lot of these guys, they want the freedom, they want the lifestyle, but they're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to do the work. And for me, none of this would be possible if I didn't work on myself, didn't work on my health, my mindset, my body. And that's where a lot of people miss out on, because they think you have to have all of that to then be the guy, or you have to actually be the guy to have all this. So always start with the end in mind, boys. Reverse engineer the steps. Focus on building your self-worth through the self-work, and stop fucking digging yourself a deeper hole, bro. You need to get out of it. You need to get out of it. It's disgusting. If you enjoyed the content, head over to Lewis McFarlane Coaching Instagram, follow Daily Habits, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll keep these videos pumping on the daily. I love you guys, but I hate what you're doing to yourself. Let's fucking change this shit.